Today we're gonna be making spinach borek or spinach pastry. It is a Turkish common breakfast dish, or maybe breakfast stuff, or maybe for dinner or something. But we're gonna be using for breakfast. So what we're gonna do is to actually grab our onions. I love using I love using both spring onions and normal onions. So that's what you are seeing me doing. Actually chopping them out. Once I'm done, I'll go ahead and actually set them aside. Okay, so burek is mainly used in Turkish breakfast, but you can also use it during the dinner season or maybe the dinner time or lunchtime. So what I love to do with my onions, instead of using just plain, you can do them like the plain ones without actually frying, but for me to add more value and flavor, I love to fry a little bit and add in some butter, as you are seeing me doing here. It just makes them super like my food just smells so nice when the onions are a little bit fried. And I'm adding in some salt. You can add in more spices if you want. Because of my kids who doesn't love a lot of spices, I prefer just to keep it as simple as possible. Now this is our spinach that we have cleaned thoroughly. I'm gonna go ahead and add in the fried onions. Remember, we are not frying the spinach because we're gonna be cooking in the oven, so there's no need. So we're gonna mix everything. I love mixing using this oven pan because it is large and it gives that space. And then we have this Turkish traditional cottage, maybe cheese, homemade cheese. I don't know the right name, but just cheese, okay, or peynir in Turkish. So it is kinda white. It is a little bit salty, but not too much salty, just a little bit, just good for us. That's why I'm not adding in a lot of salt, but it is good for this kind of pastries. I'm also adding in some little bit of red chili or paprika, just to give that the whole mixture a nice maybe a nice color. I'm adding in some olive oil, okay, just to wrap everything together so that it can blend so nicely. I kid you not, this is one of my favorite lately. Instead of just eating the normal maybe Turkish pastry like simit or something, I love to make burek. It is super cheap and also super easy, and also at the same time it has a lot of nutritional value considering the spinach and the cheese and everything. Meanwhile, let's boil some eggs because we can't go out, like we cannot do Turkish breakfast without eggs. I wanted to record this, but I don't know what happened. So this is a mixture of yogurt, some milk, and some olive oil, and a little bit of salt, just a pinch of salt. My little girl was helping me. Now this is actually, I don't know the name, but they have the Turkish name, but I think it is a dough that has been rolled thinly. It is so common in Turkish markets. That's where I got them. You can buy them. You can buy them wherever you are. Not similarly like the Turkish ones, but I think we have the ones that we normally use for different kinds of pastries. They are so common in supermarkets and malls and everywhere. If you don't want, you can also make your own, but just make sure that you are pressing so that it is super thin, so that your burek is not so much thick layered. Now I'm adding in this mixture. Like I said, this is a mixture, a combination of plain yogurt, milk, one egg, and a little pinch of actually salt. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add in my spinach mixture just like that. Cover it. You can actually, you see this thin layered stuff, I don't know, duff or stuff, I don't know the right name to use. You can actually make them in different ways. Because I was in a hurry and my kids were like, they want breakfast, I decided just to go the easiest way, which is this one. But you can still slice them in portions. You can divide it in portions so that you make them like rolls, okay, instead of just like this one. But if you don't have time, if you're busy like me, this is another option. Okay, so as you can see, I'm covering everything. so that we can also on the top we add the mixture that I just said. It's gonna give that it's gonna wrap everything and give it a very nice flavorful taste, okay, without actually breaking or without burning. Now once you're done, you can spice up, or maybe you can add in more stuff, nuts and everything you want, raisins. For me today we are doing some sim, okay, sesame or sim, sesame. My little girl, she's always with me in the kitchen and she want to help me, so I decided to add in some more stuff. These are black seeds and I'm actually writing her the first letter of her name, which is Adrian, and she was super happy. She was excited to see her first letter on that. So after that you're gonna put in the oven just like that and continue, because they were like there were two of them that I was making, so this is the second one. I'll do the same thing, just the same way I've done. Add everything together and wrap everything together like that, cover it and put in the oven. It's super easy, not too much work, okay? So tell me in the comment section, have you ever tasted Turkish borek? Which one is your favorite, and how did it go? Okay, where are you watching me from? Now you're gonna wait for at least 20 minutes and then that is it. Your borek is ready, as you can see. And my husband was helping me to remove everything because it was super hot. So he was the one who was dividing each piece, or maybe cutting in pieces so that we can eat without burning ourselves. Okay, so that is it guys for today. I hope you liked this was a very short simple video I wanted to share with you. Until next time, again, you can serve burek with iron or maybe with plain Turkish not plain Turkish, yeah, Turkish tea or whichever, or juice or stuff like that, and some eggs, some cucumber, some olives there. Until next time guys, I'll see you. Bye bye.